Well, hello, friends, and welcome to a new episode of Pongo's Ponderings. Pongo's Ponderings is a live podcast covering a wide variety of subjects such as video games, fitness, philosophy, and other hobbies and passions. I'm not a professional in anything, and there are no facts here, just opinions. With that being said, welcome to the show. I'm Pongo, and these are my ponderings. It's been a long time. Welcome back. A lot has happened. I'm prepared for this episode. I've got my coffee with my favorite hockey team. I'm in a new little setting here. It looks pretty nice. I'm using a new studio here because they shut down Twitch Studio and whatnot, so using OBS. OBS is pretty nice. I really like it. I'm surprised I didn't use this before. So the first thing I just want to talk about is just why I was gone for such a long time. It's been like a couple months now. Well, it's really just that I started that new job. I've been a bit busy with that, and I've been busy just kind of fishing in between. And honestly, I just kind of lost the want or the need really to do this. So it's really nice to be back. It's good to be back. Let's see if I can try and pull up some of the comments here. I haven't used OBS before, so I might not. If anyone is watching me or anything like that right now or in later, I won't be able to see any of your comments. I'm gonna have to fix that by next episode, but that's okay. So my hiatus it's pretty simple, right? I've just been busy with work, just trying to do other hobbies to kind of relieve stress a little bit. So I don't know, I find the time now. It's good to be back, and I am back. So I know that they were usually on Wednesdays, but I am going to be changing that up. But we're going to talk about that a little bit later. First, I just want to also start off by talking about the video that I made when it came to like being blocked by old school RuneScape, by Jagex blocking me, and then me figuring that out, fixing that. That video has done pretty well. It's gotten a decent amount of views, got some good likes, got some comments. If it's able to help people out, in which it has already, clearly, that's great, man. That's the whole reason I made that video. Like, I looked on YouTube, and I wanted to see if anyone made any videos like that, and nobody did. So I figured, hey, it's happened to me. I've tried to look for some information. No one had any. I'm going to go out on the limb here and really dig deep, find what I can find, try to fix this solution, and share it with everyone else. So I'm glad that I was able to do that. I'm really glad that everyone was able to watch that and actually get the information they needed. If you didn't, I'm so sorry. That sucks. But other than that, I haven't really been playing RuneScape that much. I kind of got really far into it, once I, fixed the whole blocking thing. I got really far into it. So far, as a matter of fact, that I did, my friend Les, Slayer Zeta, he hooked me up with a bond, of course. So I utilized that, and I beat the hell out of that bond by doing everything I possibly could for membership, and which is great. However, it has made my what once was a free-to-play account basically a permanent membership, even though I don't have membership currently. Because if you get back on with it on my current account as free-to-play, I'm not going to be able to use pretty much anything I have. So, yeah, if I was to get back into RuneScape, I would then have to become a member again and all that, and which I will do sometime in the future, but not right now, because I am a little bit busy with some other things, and with those things being my training and nutrition. Now, I'm not really training for anything specifically. I'm really just kind of, I really only say that because that's kind of what it really is, not so much as as like workouts. I'm really just kind of training my body to continue to do what I'm doing, which is just cardio. It's a lot of cardio. It's a lot of strength training by rucking, things like that. It's been really great, actually, and I've already lost some weight doing that, and I have been on a really successful diet. It's actually been much better than how it used to be. So much more variety. It does take more time invested every day to get it prepared, but it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. It's so much better than my last diet. I have so much more variety. Where I didn't have veggies, I now have veggies. Have veggies with just about every single meal now. And with just that fiber intake, with all those extra micronutrients, has really just changed the game for me. Um, so other than that, I've just been running, walking, mainly just running. But when I'm walking, I'm actually what's called rucking, which is just a heavy backpack, going certain distance with over certain terrain. It's really nice. It works your core, your back, your calves, your just everything. It almost feels like a full body workout. I do recommend, if you want to start rucking, all you need is a backpack. Honestly, all you need is a backpack and just some books, man. If you don't have weights, I've been using like weights that you'd put on like a dumbbell. Um, that works out well for me. If you can do that, that'd be awesome. But if you don't have that, you don't need it. Just use some books, or if you don't have books, use something heavy. Um, but then just start walking around with it, and try to keep your posture up as much as you can, because then you're going to start feeling it in your shoulders and your back as well. But it's great. It is a fantastic exercise to, especially just like starting out, if you've been in like kind of a hiatus from fitness and whatnot. But my diet is the one thing that I've been focusing on the most. I'm getting all the steps in I possibly can, doing extra in the cardio if I can. I'm not doing any resistance training right now. I'm not doing any resistance training right now. I'm focusing solely on cardio. It's a completely different thing. Last time that I did this, I was focusing pretty much just on resistance training and no cardio, and I did lose weight. I lost like 40 pounds, but my diet was absolute shit. It was absolute shit. Like, it was good. It was lean meats, like protein and some micronutrients, but I just didn't have the variety, which I have actually talked about in a previous episode. And if you're actually interested in watching that and learning about that, about my shitty past diet and how it caused me kidney stones and things like that, you can actually check out that video here on my page. So, other than the training and the nutrition that I've been doing, like I said, I've been fishing a lot. If you've been watching any of my earlier videos, you know that fishing is something that I've recently gotten into. And honestly, I just can't stop fishing. It is just such a great time. And I've caught so many different fish now, but the thing is that I haven't really caught any bass. I haven't caught any smallmouths or largemouths or anything like that. They're pretty difficult. They're pretty difficult to catch. Especially for me as a beginner. I mean, there's so much that goes into it, right? Like, certain times of the year, they're doing these certain things. They're either spawning or in these areas. But I just haven't figured any of that out yet. I do have some lures that I can use on them, like especially like the top water lures, like the frog lure. I found a really nice one. Literally found it. Sorry guy who lost it. But I just took it. Sorry, I don't know if that's like a crime or not, but thanks for the sweet lure, man. I haven't caught anything on it, but it's a nice one. It's a good expensive one, and it's one that I've been trying to use like over lily pads and stuff to try and get that top water bite. And man, I can't wait to get that. But I feel like it's gonna be some time. Other than that, I've been catching so many panfish, man. So many. And they are just so much fun to catch. I think that the most fun I've had was when all of those cicadas were coming out. I mean, everyone remembers that, right? The whole, like, the two different broods of cicadas coming out and just taking over. It was awesome. Because I was just kind of standing there like, oh shit, I'm out of bait. Like, I just ran out of live bait. and I was getting some bites on some gill. And I thought to myself, well, I'm kind of out of bait, and these gill aren't just going to be biting at my hook, which sometimes I do. These weren't. So I thought, what can I do? And then I realized, oh yeah, I hear that sound all around me, that chirping sound. So I'm looking at leaves, and I find one. And so I just pick them up. They're real docile, real chill. And you just hook them, and I threw them in. As soon as I threw it in, man, as soon as it hit the water, I get a topwater bite from a bluegill. And honestly, I just kept repeating that over and over and over again. I caught over 10 bluegill that day, and that was such a great day fishing. But I've had days like that since. Not as fun, I guess. Not as, I guess, intuitive. But I had one day where I was just catching creek chubs left and right with just little bread balls. And those are so much fun to catch, man. Like, there's these little feisty guys that have some give and take to them. So that's fishing's been a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. Can't wait to get back out, which I think I'll be doing actually tomorrow with some buddies of mine, because the same guy that gave me the rod and the reel, him and another friend of mine have actually been going out pretty much every Sunday fishing super early in the morning, and it's been a fantastic time. Real quick before I move on, I just want to talk about this really cool moment where my buddies and I were fishing, and super early in the morning on a Sunday, and I think, what was it? Yeah, we were using like bread balls and whatnot. I think he was using a worm, but I initially caught this snapping turtle, this huge freaking snapping turtle, man, huge, giant snapping turtle, and I'm reeling it in, and it's this slow and heavy reel, and I thought I had a log, there was no fight to it. It was just instant, just me just reeling it in, just jugging. And I finally get it to the shore, and the hook is so small, it just kind of falls out of his mouth. Actually, no, that I think of it, it didn't just fall out. What he did is he wanted the bread so badly, he literally held on to it and just kind of waited till he got to the shore. And then he just realized, oh shit, I'm at the shore, fuck that. And then he dropped it and then swam away. My other buddy, 10 minutes later, same turtle on a worm, but this time it was hooked. And that was crazy. That was a wild moment. Reeling it in, it's slow and heavy. I was like, that's the turtle, man. You just caught the turtle. He's like, yeah, fuck, I just caught the turtle. And it gets to shore. We're struggling to get the hook out, because it's wanting to snap us, I got the net. My other buddy's trying to hold him down. My other friend's trying to get the hook out without trying to get bit. And all this whole time that this is happening, my friend has music playing on his phone, and it was November by Earth, Wind, and Fire, just playing. Or no, not November, September. September, just this chaotic moment with this ridiculous song, and I just had to let them know, this is fucking weird, man. This is some wild shit going on right now. So other than that was a great fucking time. So other than fishing, I'll move on to something else I want to talk about. So if you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys know that I'm a huge World of Warcraft fan. I'm a huge, avid World of Warcraft player. I've been playing World of Warcraft, good lord, since forever. Some of you younger viewers out there have been playing World of Warcraft before you were even born. I know it sounds ridiculous, but to me, that is actually something I'm very proud of. It has taught me so much. It's taught me leadership skills. It's taught me time management skills. It has taught me literal management skills. It has taught me a lot of patience. and it's taught me social skills. I mean, it's taught me so much in the 20 years that I've played the game. I'd love to put it on a fucking resume, but it's not gonna happen, right? Oh, well, so, I could just imagine, like, the interview, right? Tell me some of your strengths, what have you been doing these past 20 years that you could consider being something that would, I don't know, this interview really sucks, but I would, just be like, oh, one of my strengths is I've been playing World of Warcraft for 20 years. Okay, that's a strength of mine. And hopefully maybe someday that would actually fly. That's not going to fly ever, right? So I've been playing WoW forever. There's talk of everyone wants Classic Fresh, Classic Fresh, Classic Fresh. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on with Classic right now. Blizzard's implementing some retail stuff into Classic, some Season of Discovery stuff into Classic era. Nobody's happy about it. Why would you be happy about it? Blizzard themselves said, look guys, Classic era is going to stay the same. You guys want to know changes? We're not going to get any changes. But guess what? We got fucking changes, guys. We got changes that we didn't want. Nobody wanted it. It's fucking Classic era. That's why we play Classic era. We want these fucking changes. This is crazy. Okay, so the good news about it is that the community, I love the community. I love the World of Warcraft community. They are so fucking great. They decided, which they've done before in the past, they go, fuck that. Let's start, since Blizzard doesn't want to do a Classic Fresh sort of thing on their own, then we're just going to do it. And what they usually do is they'll do it on like RP servers, things like that, that are typically like low population, aren't really going to have, they're going to have some 60s there, but they're not going to be like overloaded with people in endgame. So it's almost like everyone who does start is practically starting from fresh. So I am playing Classic Fresh, and that's something that has been filling my time right now, Classic Fresh era, which is actually on the Deviant Delight RP PvP server. It is a great time. I mean, if you like WoW, you play Classic era, you want a nice fresh start, couldn't recommend it anymore. I'm having so much fun. I'm playing an Orc Warlock, and I am just flying through the levels and having a really great time. Even role-playing. I'm having a good time role-playing. I've never got to do that very much in World of Warcraft. I'm having such a good time. So, I'll basically going to be doing this podcast. My plan is I'm going to start doing this on Mondays at 6 p.m. So that's going to be my new thing. Mondays at 6 p.m. It's also going to be this Monday at 6 p.m. This episode was just kind of like a, hey, I'm back. This is what's going on. This is what I plan on doing. So yeah, Mondays at 6 p.m. And I hope to see you guys there. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.